and welcome to Conversations with the Persian Ladki, me. Today we're going to be addressing the topic of volunteering because I felt it was so important. Today I attended several bird camps around the city, and I was so happy to see a lot of young people come forward to volunteer for the cause of treatment of the birds who were injured due to the manja. And I want to first salute also their parents for letting their children to come and be part of such a noble cause, because not a lot of parents do this. And it's great to see parents in Jaipur open up their children to this world of volunteering. Now, I myself volunteered a lot when I was younger. I'm not old right now, but when I was younger. And I did a lot of wonderful things. And a lot of it was traveling to different countries, teaching English, taking care of war crime victims, working in refugee camps, and such amazing experiences. And also picking grapes at vineyards for free wine and lunch, and it was brilliant. I think that volunteering is what opened my world up, opened my mind to these different stories out there, and made me the person I am today, where I know I don't limit myself to one experience or one task, and everything I do is enriched by the experiences I had as a volunteer. So the importance of volunteering is threefold. And this culture hasn't really come in India as much. And I think that it's slowly getting there with, a lot of NGOs asking for volunteers. And it's great. I think that अगर ऐसे opportunities होते हैं जहाँ आप volunteering कर सकते हो, तो आप बेशक कीजिए, क्योंकि पैसे से ही दुनिया नहीं चलती है, अच्छे कर्म करने से भी दुनिया चलती है. और जब तक आप वॉलंटियरिंग नहीं करेंगे तो आपको पता कैसे चलेगा कि और क्या अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ आउट देयर है, कि मैं क्या किस चीज़ों में सही हूँ. एंड वॉलंटियरिंग ऑल्सो instills this concept of the other, taking care of the other. Now, COVID was an excellent opportunity. I'm sorry, but it was an excellent opportunity because a lot of people came together for the cause of helping the others who needed cylinders, needed food, the migrant workers. So many things happened. And it just planted a seed in my mind. And but I'm like, अगर ये इतने सारे लोग कोविड के टाइम साथ में आके दूसरों के बारे में सोच सकते हैं, तो आई एम श्योर दैट ऐसे बहुत सारे लोग होंगे जो आगे भी बहुत कुछ दूसरों के लिए करना चाहेंगे. और ये बहुत ज़रूरी है कि पेरेंट्स इस वॉलंटियरिंग के लिए अपने बच्चे को भेजे, चाहे वो एनिमल वेलफेयर हो, चाहे वो एजुकेशन में हो, चाहे कुछ भी हो. अभी मैं एक NGO से जुड़ी हुई हूँ, एंड दे आर डूइंग ब्रिलियंट वर्क कॉल्ड स्माइल फॉर ऑल, and they have 4,000 volunteers. And I was amazed to see this overwhelming turnout of volunteers for the cause of education of the underprivileged child. And a lot of people will say that, oh, ये तो कर रहे हैं क्योंकि ये अपने करियर को एडवांस कर रहे हैं. तो क्या हुआ? एटलीस्ट वो कर रहे हैं, और वो कर रहे हैं. They have picked a cause they're passionate about, which is education. They could be animal welfare. तो अगर आपको जानवरों से प्यार है, आप जाके बेशक NGOs में, एनिमल वेलफेयर ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस में आप वॉलंटियर कर सकते हो. तो if these 4,000 volunteers have come together for a certain cause, it means कि आजकल के जो बच्चे हैं वो बिल्कुल चाहते हैं कि कुछ अपने कंट्री में इम्प्रूवमेंट हो, और उनको थोड़े लीडरशिप क्वालिटीज़ मिल जाए. तो येस, वन ऑफ द मेन थिंग्स यू गेट एज अ वॉलंटियर इज़ you get the opportunity to shine as a leader, to put into action the ideas that you have in your head, and also to find out if this is something that you really want to do moving on ahead in your career. और volunteering में क्या होता है ना कि it's so beautiful because you meet like-minded and unlike-minded people. So there are people you will meet during volunteering who are artists. You might meet people who are teachers, who are passionate about teaching, who are passionate about music, whatever. And you all come together. And imagine that if you hadn't volunteered in this organization, you would have never had the opportunity to meet these amazing other people that are out there. And मैंने volunteering को ऐसे ही लिया कि I went to different countries to work. Now इंडिया में अभी ये कल्चर नहीं आया है कि माँ बाप अपने बच्चों को बाहर भेजे volunteering के लिए, बट अगर ऐसी अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ आती है जैसे मॉडल UN और जो भी अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ आते हैं, प्लीज़ अपने बच्चों को भेजो. Let them learn, let them fall, let them deal with their own challenges. You know, volunteering comes with its own challenges. And that's how your child will be capable of independently handling any situation later on in life that comes to them. And I think that schools need to play a huge role in this, but mostly parents and the children themselves, right? हर चीज़, my dears, नहीं होता है. हर चीज़, everything is not about earning money, about एजुकेशन ही सब चीज़ नहीं होता है. मतलब हम पढ़ के हम सिर्फ जाके जॉब करेंगे, ऐसे नहीं होता है. आप आपके CV को, आपकी एक्सपीरियंस, आपके लाइफ को एनरिच करो. और वॉलंटियरिंग एक ऐसा मौका है जो आपको ऐसे एनरिचमेंट की प्लेटफॉर्म देता है. एंड इट्स I really wish that each one of you, every student, every youngster in the country takes up an opportunity to volunteer. Okay, if you can't leave the city, find a local organization, but start there, of course. But अगर आपको कोई और सिटी, कोई और कंट्री में जाने का मौका मिले, प्लीज़ जाइए. और अभी कोविड की वजह से ऑब्वियसली कंट्री के बाहर नहीं जा सकते, तो आप दूसरे सिटीज़ में देखो ये अपॉर्चुनिटीज़. क्योंकि वो जब आप दूसरे सिटी में जाते हो, आपको नंबर ऑफ थिंग्स फेस करना पड़ेगा. और जैसे रेंट में घर ढूंढना, PG ढूंढना, जो भी है, फाइंडिंग your local grocery store, finding everything, the area you want to live in and everything. It gives you the independence to make decisions. And it takes away a little bit of the pressure of parents as well, because when you're volunteering, you've become a leader. You have become a decision maker. You have to make your own decisions. You have to make your own choices. And there's beauty in it. And I cannot stress that enough. And I'll tell you a story about me. I'd gone to Thailand and I was teaching English to these women and female children who were victims of war crimes, who had been raped, who were child brides. And it just opened my mind to, okay, I'm not alone, okay? There are other people who need me and that I am so useful to them. Yeah, and for me, it was just absolutely an eye-opener. And I wouldn't trade that for anything in the world, because that's given me stories to talk about. I know about their culture. I learned so much about their food, about everything. And to be there for them, to kind of be the support system, because they opened up to me about the atrocities they faced and how you counsel them. Everything gave me a different perspective. So now I've become a more empathetic person. I can empathize with humans. I can empathize with animals. Anybody who's facing a hard time. And it's absolutely essential for us to be selfless and to think about those who are less fortunate than us. I know that a lot of people are like, oh, पर volunteering में क्या रखा है, and मुझे अपने बच्चे को नहीं भेजना है, ये सब बकवास है, उसको बस कोचिंग क्लासेस में भेजना है, उसको स्कूल तो वैसे ही गया है तो अभी कोचिंग क्लासेस में डालते हैं, ख़त्म. पर हमको सबको पता है कि एजुकेशनल सिस्टम कितना ख़राब है. ऑफकोर्स इम्प्रूवमेंट्स हो रही है, बट पता है कि इतना ख़राब है कि हमको लाइफ स्किल्स ही नहीं दिए हैं. तो जो स्कूल में आपने पढ़ा है, आपने टाइम गुजारा है, जब उसने आपको कुछ नहीं सिखाया ऐसे, उसने सिर्फ सब्जेक्ट सिखाया है, लाइफ स्किल्स आप वॉलंटियरिंग से सीख सकते हो. आप समझ सकते हो कि जब हमको ऐसे सिचुएशन को एक्सपीरियंस करना पड़ेगा, हमको इस तरह से बिहेवियर एक्ट करना है. तो वॉलंटियरिंग इज absolutely an amazing life enriching experience, which I think all of us should have. And whether it is in your community and you're volunteering, कचरा आपके रोड को क्लीन करना है, आप एक ग्रुप्स, you put a group together and you lead that group, that is also volunteering. And imagine the result you get and the appreciation you get, and not just the end result, but the journey that you go through to put this group together, to plan it all out. Everything will teach you something. So I think I hope rather that you will go ahead, Google some local NGO around you, a cause that you believe in, and write to them and say you want to volunteer and spend time. And please, as a volunteer, ऐसा नहीं है कि वो आपको पे नहीं कर रहे तो आप कमिटमेंट नहीं दोगे. आपको वॉलंटियरिंग में भी कंसिस्टेंसी लाना पड़ेगा, आपको वॉलंटियरिंग में भी सीरियस होना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि आप एक कॉज के लिए वॉलंटियर कर रहे हैं. वो विजन जो फाउंडर, वो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के फाउंडर का है या किसी और का है, वो आपका भी विजन बनना चाहिए, तो ही आप वॉलंटियरिंग अच्छे से कर पाओगे, आप पूरा उसका एफिशिएंट रह पाओगे और इफेक्टिव रह पाओगे. तो आई होप दैट I have been able to inspire you to volunteer, and I am happy to help out with people who want to volunteer abroad or in different cities or for a cause. Please reach out to me. Comments में आप छोड़ सकते हो कि आपको volunteering करना है, किस चीज़ के लिए volunteering करना है, किस cause के लिए, and I can help guide you through it, because I have had such beautiful experiences that I would want more children in India to volunteer, because I feel that that's one thing that's lacking in schools, which is instilling a sense of morality, instilling a sense of empathy, and looking beyond the self. And the attitude of giving will only come when you volunteer. तो पैसे की चिंता मत करना प्लीज़. आपकी ज़िंदगी पैसे से नहीं बनती है, सिर्फ आपकी ज़िंदगी एक्सपीरियंसेस से बनती है. तो for one, you can volunteer at Smile for All if you believe in education. You can volunteer at a local animal shelter if you believe in animal welfare. You can volunteer with a nature club. You can even start these clubs in your school, which would be fantastic, and I'm very happy to help facilitate the entire process. So I hope that today you will go ahead and do your research and find your passion, find what it is that's your calling. And if you don't know, that's okay. Not everyone knows, but volunteering will help you find your calling. ठीक है? तो आज के लिए बस इतना ही, और उम्मीद करती हूँ कि जो कोई भी ये वीडियो देख रहा है या देखा है, जाके किसी भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, संस्था या कॉज के लिए वॉलंटियर करेगा, क्योंकि ये आपके लिए, देश के लिए, दुनिया के लिए, और जिसके लिए आप कर रहे हो उसके लिए बहुत बेनिफिशियल है. ठीक है? टेक केयर, लव यू ऑल, बी हैप्पी एंड गो वॉलंटियर.